And Hershey Kisses.
But his favorite thing are these Hershey Kisses. When we had our Girl Scouts here, this one girl was sitting on top of one, and Kenny warned her. He warned her, don't sit on top of it.
Here's why.
That'd be why. She found out the hard way. I was talking to a lady who said that at the end of the season, both the Hershey Gardens and Longwood Gardens throw all of their tulip bulbs out because they can't guarantee blooms for next year, so they just start over every year new. Isn't that crazy? It's kind of cool, but it's crazy.
I like the orange ones down there, like the tangerine color. That always looks like a rose or a carnation. By the way, I got a question again.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. I mean, this is crazy. How many tulips do you think are in this whole section?
The whole section?
Yeah, but from this concrete to that piece right there, there's 100 tulips right there.
I thought you said that we established there was 100 and...
No, that was the white ones out front.
I have...
Right here from there to that line there to break if it has to for cracking. There's 100 tulips in there. I counted them. Start counting them.
You were that bored you just sat there and started counting tulips.
Oh, I did. I want to see how many tulips are in there. I like math.
Ugh. You can do the chocolate factrons then. Ornamental onion. I've heard of candy onions, but not ornamental onions. And lavender. I love lavender. I should just come hang out in this garden, hon. This is the fragrance garden.
If you love me, you wouldn't hang out in onions.
I do love you.
All right, here we go, folks. Let's do a little dancing.
I'm always afraid I'm going to break.
Nice.
So I'm going to go show you guys the rest of the gardens. Kenny's getting a little bit overheated. With MS, you have to take your time and get acclimated. So he's going to wait up here you have anything else to add to that?
I'm going to that hut where it's cooler.
Okay. He's going to go to the hut where it's cooler. And I'm going to show you guys the rest of this. A mess can be a hard thing to deal with. Extreme weather of any kind can affect your day, so. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
The sundial is pretty cool. All of the months. All the times. Tells you to stand on the platform with your toes behind the line, indicating the month, and raise your right hand straight over your head and see where your shadow falls. And the time shown will be an hour behind daylight savings time, which is right here, and it explains it's the practice of setting clocks 1 hour ahead during the summer in order to get more hours of daylight. That's pretty cool, the pretzel maze. So in 1903, Milton Hershey chose to build his chocolate factory in his hometown because of a plentiful water supply, access to rail lines, lots of workers, and a very important ingredient, fresh milk. Maisie loves to have her picture taken. So hi, Maisie. And this is an original pony used in Hershey Park on a children's ride during the 1950s. That's pretty cool. Now, we brought our binoculars so we could bird watch, because as you can hear, birds are plentiful here. Just a peaceful little area near the children's garden, right below the Japanese garden, and near the tree trail, the Arboretum trail. But you can sit in this stone shelter, I guess, for lack of a better word, and you can just watch for all kinds of birds. Some of the birds that they have here: cardinals, robins, goldfinches, and bluebirds.
You know what I just realized sitting in here?
What'd you realize, babe?
If this was 10 feet higher, it'd make a great deer stand. We're just part of the way into fishing.
Some people have a one-track mind.
That's it. Sun season. You know, since they didn't roll down there and look around, why is there a Holstein cow laying there in the mulch?
I'm glad you asked. I specifically recorded the sign that was down there to answer that question. So there's a sign down there that says that when Milton Hershey opened up his chocolate factory back in the 1900s, it was important to him to have fresh dairy, so he wanted to live in this area so that he had fresh milk.
It can't be too fresh because that cow's been laying there for a long time and it's fiberglass too.
Oh, Lord. So accessible bathrooms are located inside the Education Center here at Hershey Gardens. Unfortunately, there is no automatic door button if you're in a wheelchair. But there are bathrooms that are accessible. There are wheelchair accessible bathrooms in both the men and the women's, in addition to a family bathroom if you require more assistance. But just be mindful that there is no button to get in, so you might need to bring someone for assistance.